All right. I am live. I am live. I am live. Just going to check the audio here. Let me see how I sound. Live. I am live. Sound really good. Just going to check the audio. See how here. I look. Looks good. Let me see how I sound. Live. I am live. Sound. Yep. Looks good. Let me see how I sound. Turn the mic off so it's not echoing. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it here so I can read all the comments. Excuse me. Then I'm going to go here and make sure that I can see everybody's comment. Oh, I don't know why they'd be doing that. So I'm going to be watching myself here and then the same thing. Boom. Also kind of watching myself here to see. So I got the comments here. See how many people are in here. One watching. So again, these are the comments live. Am I even pointing in the right direction? Because I can't see I'm not on my multiple screen, but I'm trying to do this live for you guys to read everybody's questions live. So this says one person watching. Please leave a comment though. Please leave a comment. Yeah, whichever way. Yeah, please leave a comment. I'm going to be reading I'll do a video too, but I want to engage with everybody out there because I get a lot of people who look at all these comments on all the most recent videos that I've just done, and it's very hard to keep making videos for each one individually. And I know whenever I made this latest video, this approved video, that's because somebody did get approved, right? Somebody actually did get approved and she didn't have the KSDS. I think this is her right here. You are so welcome. And yes, very scary situation. May I add my 2 and 4-year-old kids in the car with me while going to the movie theater when it blew. The information needs to be heard. Thank you, Carl. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to start at the bottom. I don't know if you guys are going to watch this now, watch this later. I'm going to do my best to read everybody's comments live right now. But if you have a question, if you have a comment, please leave it and I will respond to you. Let me see. Let me just make sure my live is good. Yeah, live is good. So again, I do these and then not a lot of people jump on and people want to keep asking me, hey, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? But you gotta kind of catch me or, subscribe, hit that notification. Okay, we got 3 people in here. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I go live. Again, this isn't my main channel. My main channel is Straight Outta Content, which is about 30,000 subscribers, or 29,000 subscribers right now. So I get a lot of people over there, but I'm trying to grow Carl's Garage because it's more of a niche and it pertains specifically to only automotive things. So if you are in here and I have not answered your question or you have a question pertaining to Kia, Hyundai, and how to get your engine replaced, I will help you. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start reading some questions from people a while ago. So I'm going to try to read everything I haven't done. Maybe I'll start here. This right here says 10 days. So hi, Carl, you've been very helpful. I have a 2012 Kia with 245,000 miles. I just started having the P1 326 issue. I have no audible knocking in the engine, but is in limp mode. Will they deny me because of my mileage? I'm scheduled for an appointment next week. So I'm going to hit him up right now like that. And then I'm going to say, answering your question live. In short, no. Limp mode usually means your car has the KSDS. If you need more help, I suggest the book. And that's the reason why I do suggest the book, because and I'm going to answer his question right here, but that's the reason why I do suggest a book, so that you can just go through. If you don't have time to get on these lives, if you don't have time to watch every video, this live will be in the book. It will be part of the playlist, part of the Carl's Garage podcast playlist, so you guys can check it out. But with that being said, yes, just because there's no audible knocking, but it's in limp mode, that's a tricky question. So if you don't, 99%, everybody who I've dealt with who's had actually like their engine fail, because remember, they're only going to replace your engine if it fails. So if it doesn't fail, you're SOL, right? So you can have all the oil squirting out, you can have all the ticking noises, you can have all the issues going on with your engine all you want. If it doesn't fail, then they're not going to replace it. So if you don't hear like a loud knocking, a loud rod knock, I can't tell you that they will or will not replace your engine. Just, I've seen people, this other lady above you, she said her car went into limp mode and it actually was a fuel issue. It wasn't limp mode, it was just starving of fuel. You'll know limp mode because it'll be directly associated with a loud knock because the engine has failed. What's that stuff on my glasses? Huh. I wonder what that is on my glasses. Why that's like that on my glasses? That's weird. That's like throwing me off. Hold on, guys. There's like black things on my glasses. Is that the light or something? I need to fix this lighting in here. I'm going to be moving my studio to over there, and it'll be a lot better lighting. But yeah, so to answer your question, sir, I don't know if your car's in limp mode. I don't know if your car is in true limp mode if the engine isn't knocking. Regardless of the code doesn't matter. The P1326 code, that doesn't matter. They don't care about the code. It's either, is your engine blown? If it is, then we will replace if you have the KSDS. If you don't have the KSDS, then they're going to deny you. Then you have to call Kia and stay on them. So he actually asked another question about 3 days ago. So that was 10 days ago. I'm going to go to the next guy. He said, do you want a challenge? I have a 2019 Genesis G80 3.3 liter. I have been to the dealership 5 times now. I believe the engine is fried. Yeah, no, and I'll put that answer in his question on live too. I told everybody out there, don't buy a Hyundai or Kia or Genesis product. I put those logos in all my thumbnails. And some people seem to think, well, I'll get the V6 or I'll get the Genesis. It's a better product. It's not. It's not. And what's happening is now a lot of the V6 engines are failing in these more expensive cars, and there's no recall related to that. They're not going to fix it. Not until enough V6 engines fail, and then there's a class action lawsuit. And that class action lawsuit might start from these types of videos. I don't know. So to answer your question, yeah, those engines are just as bad as the 4CYL. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't suggest anybody ever get any of those products, because a V6, those V6s are just, you're supposed to design a V6 a lot different than you are 4-cylinder. You're supposed to, right? Right? You start with the 4-cylinder and you add 2 more cylinders, and then, you're supposed to, because it's a higher output engine, you're supposed to add more reliability, or add just as much reliability and increase power, because you're increasing rotation power, you have 2 more cylinders, balance and everything. But unfortunately, if your 4-cylinder engines are really, really, really bad, you're not going to convince me that you can create a V6 that's really, really, really good. It just doesn't make sense. It'll never make sense. It'll never add up to me. So if a company makes a bad 4-cylinder engine, chances are they make a bad V6 and V8 because they've started from 4. Now, it's not like with Chevys, and I'll use Chevy as a great example. It's not like with Chevys or Fords or whatever. These guys were making V8s for years, right? They were, everything was a V8. right? And then they shrunk down to 4 cylinders. It was only the Japanese cars that were making, Nissans, the little Hondas, and Toyotas that were making the little 4 cylinder engines. But American motors were V8 this, V8 that, V8 this, V8 that. Then when gas went crazy, now all of a sudden, okay, now we have to scale down. And that took them a while. That took them a while to make a good 4 cylinder solid engine. And a lot of them borrowed the technology from Toyota, not Zuzu, Toyota. My God, who the hell's the not Mitsubishi? And who the hell is the not who the hell's the motorcycle company? Anyway, I can't believe I forget. I'm not into motorcycles, but they borrowed a lot of technology from them to create these smaller motors because that's where those companies had started. They had started with these smaller motors, and then they worked themselves up. I can't even remember when when the first Toyota V8 was. I don't remember. Maybe 90s. I don't remember. In a production vehicle, somebody leave a comment down below if you know when the first V8 Toyota engine was in production here in America. So anyway, so then the guy right here, he gave an update. He said, update, I had the P136 code on my 2012 Kia Sport. It's 245,000 miles. Took it to the dealership. After diagnosis, they determined that I had no bearing issues. See, I haven't read any of these, but just by you telling me what's going on, I can tell you what's going on. So like I just mentioned, you was like, oh, my car went into limp mode. If there's no rod knock, it doesn't sound like limp mode. It just doesn't sound like limp mode. So if it doesn't sound like limp mode, they're not going to fix your car. They're not going to start the process. They reset my system, no longer in limp mode, and sent me on my way. Car is running fine. Thank you for the info. Yeah, it's going to fail. It's going to fail. And what sucks is, just like the girl above, it's going to fail randomly. So you're going to be driving, and this is why I got rid of mine. I didn't want to drive in a ticking time bomb. I'm not going to continue to pay, and I'm not going to continue to drive a ticking time bomb. And that's what happens to your car if you own a Kia or Genesis or Hyundai vehicle, especially from 2011 through 2021. And you see this guy, he's got a Genesis. Oh, hold on. All the ads. Sorry, there was an ad right there I'm watching. This guy right here, he has a Genesis. Yeah, here we go. 2019 at a V6. His engine's just going to come put on him, and he can't do nothing about it. So I've read her comment before. I read Dawn's comment before. This guy right here, my 2013 hybrid quit running. This was 2 days ago. Quit running 2 hours away from my home about 2 weeks ago. It's been determined it was the newest recall. There's no newest recall. The recall's been out for years now. While the dealership had it to replace the HECU fuse, I asked them about the engine recall. The mechanic told me that recall was closed. Oh, that's my daughter calling. Wow, I didn't know that it rings to here. It shouldn't do that. Recall told me that the mechanic told me that the recall was closed. He refused to even check it. So do I have to worry about my car catching on fire? What? I should add that the Kia dealership that refused to even check my engine advised me that my car had the KSDS update. Wow. Okay, so where do I start? Let me reply to him answering your question live. I suggest the book. In the meantime, check out the live video when you can. So to answer your question, sorry, I'm reading a little weird and I'm getting distracted from my daughter. So 2 days ago, he says, my 2013 Optima Hybrid quit running 2 hours away from home about 2 weeks ago. It's been determined it was the newest recall, while the dealership had to replace the HECU fuse. I don't know what that is. I asked him about the engine recall. The mechanic told me the recall was closed. He refused to even check it. So do I have to worry about my car catching on fire? Those are like, It's like, hey, I'm about to go play basketball, and I just found out that the sneakers I am going to use to play basketball, they just had a recall on them, and sometimes if you jump out of them, if you jump and then you land, you'll bust the sneaker. Do I have to worry about the gang members that rob you at the basketball court? Like, it's like asking me like three different things. So I'm gonna try to consolidate all of that and start from the beginning. So 2013 Optima Hybrid, 100%, like in the book, like I said, like in the book, right here in the handbook, you will see it. You will see all the information in the handbook. It's in the handbook. There's 100% a active recall on that car. Period, point blank period. It exists. You don't have to do the stupid VIN check again. I have videos on that where Hyundai took down the video where they used to tell you about the KSDS software. They took that video down, so it doesn't exist anymore. It actually only exists on my channel, and it's actually a part of the book. Or you can just look for free. Remember, guys, the book is not there for you. The book does not contain information that isn't free on both of my channels. It does not. All it is just a convenience. So if you don't want to go look through 100 videos, if you don't want to go look through all my lives, if you don't want to go online and type and search all the documents that you need, just get the book. It's all in one place. So that's what it's for, because a lot of people were like, well, why are you trying to make money from it? Da, 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 da. It's like, first off, I own a business. This is what I do. And in order to, and shout out to Wing Zone, we have a contract with them. But in order to make these types of videos that take time out of my day, I have to be compensated for it. It's just the way of the world. Regardless, back to this comment, you have an active recall. He mentioned, if you look here, it's been determined it was the newest recall. There's no such thing as that. That doesn't exist. The recall's been out for many years now. There's been two class action lawsuits related to the 2011 through 2019 Theta 2 engine, which is in your hybrid. So that's a fact. So number two, I don't know what the HECU fuse is. I don't know what that is. It has nothing to do with the engine recall. The only way that you're going to get your engine replaced is if it blows up. Point blank period. Your engine has to either go straight into limp mode, in which you state you have the KSDS update. So that's what it has to do. Now, you said quit running. Again, that dealership sounds like a scam dealership. And if you could watch this and come back and leave the name of that dealership so we can out them. Because if you have the KSDS update and this dealership confirmed that you have the KSDS update, and like I tell people, always get the paperwork. So if you call and you say, hey, do I have the KSDS update? I'll give you the last 8 or 6 of my VIN. And then they say yes, then get the paperwork. If you have to go make an appointment, say you don't have it and you have to go make an appointment. Okay, I'd like to schedule an appointment. You go up there, you do it. They're going to put a little zip tie on your dipstick so that it stays there, so that whenever the engine blows, they know as soon as they pop the hood, oh, this has that little dipstick. This has a little zip tie on the dipstick. Go ahead, start their engine replacement. You are talking to a dealership that is literally trying to screw you over. There is an active recall, and that's why, again, with the book, you'll have all of the documents right there in your hand. All of the documents. Let me go right here to my drive. Let me come in here. Oh, this is the wrong drive. I will show you. All right. Is it going to make me type in my password? Oh, my Lord. Okay, well, I guess I won't be going to my drive anytime soon. I guess I won't be going to my drive because I can't log in while I'm on camera. But you know what? No, yeah, it logs me out. So I can't go to my drive to show you guys the book. I think I might have it here on my computer under downloads to physically show you cover PDF, to physically show you what it includes, because I really want you to see it, the hard documents that are in there that you can walk right back into that dealership and say, hey, my man, there's an active recall right here and you got to fix it. They don't, again, each dealership can deny you. Here's the book right here. So it's going to come with all of these different documents right here. Where's my document page? Right here. So right here, here's the 3. It comes with a lot more documents, but you're going to see these documents right here. And if I zoom in, This right here is the Theta 2 engine. And what's that say right there? 2011, 2019 Sonata Hybrid, 2016, 2019 Sonata, 2016, 2019 Sonata plug-in hybrid, all these different cars. This is really more for the Hyundai one, but there's other documents. This full document right here pertaining to the Theta 2 engine is in there. This PDF document is in there as well. And it also goes over the oil consumption issues. And then right here, you have all of these. Is this the, let's open this up. See, here we go right here, 2011 through 2021. So you have a Kia Optima. Again, see, everything that I'm doing, I've done this plenty of times right there, 13 to 14 Optima. And where's the hybrid? It's in here because it's also part of that thing too. And you know for a fact, this is how you know, is this it right here? Hyundai. You know for Sonata Hybrid, 2014 Kia. So right there, 2011, 2013 Optima Hybrid. Right there, Optima Hybrid right there. Now again, I'm going to go back to my whole point. This is all in the book. Now, you can either watch this long video or go find this video where I've done this before, or you can get the book and do it yourself. Again, it was the second link in the book because my book is a PDF and all of these links are clickable. And I continue to add to these playlists. So this video will be in the playlist. So the book will actually physically continue to get bigger, which is pretty awesome. But I just showed you that your car is on the active list. You would take that piece of paper, print it out, right? You would take this piece of paper, zoom out, right? You would print it, hit the print button right here, and then you would take it to them and say, you see this right here? My car is on the list. How the hell are you gonna tell me that you can't replace the engine? It doesn't make any sense. And this is what these dealerships are doing. This is why Hyundais, Kias, Korean cars, I don't trust any car from Korea, point blank, period. Call me what you want. I don't care. I don't trust any car from Korea. Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia are screwing people royally screwing people. So I know I went kind of long-winded on that, but I literally just showed you your car on the list. Take that piece of paper, get the book, take that piece of paper, print it out, walk in there and say, hey, my man, look, my car right here is on this list right here. And I have the KSDS. How are you going to deny me? Explain that. How can you deny me? How, right? If they want to deny you, just go to another dealership. It doesn't matter. You can go to a Hyundai or Kia as long as it's an official dealership. So let me move on to the next person. I have a Kia Optima LX 2019. Remember, I said 2011 through 2019. And it started to consume oil. The engine started misfire and shake. I have an appointment with the Kia. I have the appointment with the Kia dealer this week. Yep. Hopefully you have the KSDS. Answering your comment live. I hope you have that KSDS. If not, make sure they do it on your car for the future. Check out my book for more information. If they try and screw you. Boom. All right. Yep, because they definitely will try to screw you. Okay, so we're going to go over here. Here we go. I answered her question earlier. She said, you're absolutely right, Carl. I was told that I had to be my valve cover, and yes, my car is having the ticking noise as well. Yep. So I'm going to say awesome. I just read this on my live. So, and again, there's 3 people watching. I don't know who's watching, but please leave a comment. But again, so if you guys don't know what she's talking about, in one of my previous videos, she was saying all these issues she was having with her car. They were telling her it's not a rod knock and stuff like that. And I was telling her, yeah, it doesn't sound like a rod knock to me as a mechanic. It sounds like the high pressure fuel regulator or the fuel pump that sits right there on top of the valve cover. And if that goes wrong, you're going to hear a loud ticking, tick, 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 tick. But that sounds way different than a knock, knock, knock. Trust me, you'll hear it from the bottom of the engine. And the mechanic there kept telling her it was the top of the engine. So, and again, she said that she was in limp mode, but she wasn't in limp mode. She was just, no fuel. You step on the gas, it's not going to move forward. Those cars have issues with the other man was talking about fire. well, you have issues with your fuel pump. That's what with that fuel regulator, it cracks and leaks and can cause a fire. So that's a totally separate issue. And I've never really covered the fire issue because, I've covered it, but I haven't covered it as big as I've covered the engines failing. I haven't had anybody that I can remember come on here and tell me that their car caught fire. They just tell me that their car stopped running. Here we go. So we got 2 days ago. Do you think a cylinder one misfire could be part of the recall? I have a 2016 Hyundai Sonata, and I'm having low compression in cylinder one. Your thoughts? Also, keep up the good work helping with these issues. Okay, awesome. Great question. Great question. Answering live now. Okay, yeah. So that is a really good question. It doesn't matter if a cylinder one, cylinder five, no cylinders, it doesn't matter. Once you told me your car, a 2016 Hyundai Sonata, which again, guys, is on the list and in my book, that car is in this, look, 2010 to 20, look, Hyundai, Kia, fire, engine recalls, 2010, 2021. This is the list. That car is on here. I'm not going to zoom in because I'm going to keep coming back and forth. That car is on this list. So hopefully you got the KSDS, buddy. And without it, you're going to be screwed. It sucks. I'm telling you, they're going to try to screw you with your Hyundai Sonata. But with that being said, the engine's going to fail, period. The Car Wizard did go check him out on YouTube. The Car Wizard did a video on a Sonata most recently, and there's nothing. The car is a brick. He won't touch it. No dealer will touch it because they didn't have the KSDS, and no third-party mechanic will touch it. So it has nothing to do with the misfire. Your car's on its way out, period. Soon as that car was sent off the line in Alabama or Korea or wherever the hell it was made, if it was made in U.S., because some cars are made in U.S., some cars are made in Korea. Either way, that it's on its way out. So only thing I can tell you, brother, is hopefully you have the KSDS, which is that knock sensor detection software update, so that you can get your engine replaced with an easier process. But as you see, the guy below you, he had the KSDS update right here. Advised me, here we go. I should add that the Kia dealership refused to check my engine, advised me that my car has the KSDS update. They refused him, and he has the KSDS update. So, and then I'm going to show you guys here where you see the lady where she hit me back, and she was like, yeah, I actually got my engine replaced and I didn't have the KSDS update. So all I can say is that with the KSDS update, and you get the book, right? You get the book, that right there is your biggest shot to getting your engine replaced, because it's going to come with everything that you need to get that engine replaced, and it's going to come with all the paperwork that you need. All these things right here, this is paperwork. This comes in that document. So like I said, I just clicked the first one. This link right here is going to lead you to this piece of paper right here, which is awesome. Go ahead, click print it out, right? That's what we want to do. And then this book, remember, all these are clickable links. We're going to open up this one. Oh, remember, this one's really important. No crash files the issue, recalls, click here. You have all this article, all these letters, right? Look at all these things, all the news pertaining to the issue going all the way back to 2019. Remember, all of these are clickable. I just clicked this one. This one here is this one, the 2019, this right here. 2011, 2018, my Optima Sorento Sportage ECU upgrade, knock sensor detection system software, product improvement campaign. So this is, like I said, you have all of these in the book. This is why I suggest the book, because you can just print it. You got 5 people in there. I appreciate all 5 of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please leave a comment. Please hit the like button, because it'll help this video get seen. Again, once it's done, I will chop it up and re-put it out. I'm here live answering your guys' questions, taking time out of my day so that we as a community can continue to grow. Again, the book is just for convenience. All the information, there's no private information in the book that there isn't on both my channel here and Straight Outta Content. It exists in both areas. It's just the convenience, and the paperwork is right there in your hand so that you can take the paperwork from the book, right? Click the link, and then once you click the link, you're going to be brought, right back over here, and you're going to be brought to this piece of paperwork that you can print. You're going to be brought to this piece of paperwork, which probably 99.9% chances are has your car on it. You'll be able to click this right here and print it. And then you'll be able to walk into that dealership, Mr. Who has the one-cylinder issue, and say, hey, do I have the KSDS? Or you can call, hey, do I have the KSDS? Right? And then hopefully you have it, because if one of them cylinders go or whatever, it doesn't matter. The car's going to end up, going bad. So let me move on up. I got another one 2 days ago, edited. Hi, Carl. You just read my comment I sent you today. Appreciate that. You asked me, was my 2012 Kia a V6? No, it's not. I have the 2.4 liter. Okay, great. They said my oil was good, no knocking, and the rod bearing clearance test was good, but I had the P1326 knock sensor code. They cleared the code and the car is running fine for now. Thanks again. Thanks again for what you do. Appreciate that. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. They can clear all the codes that they want. You didn't have necessarily a rod knocking issue, but it's coming. It's coming. So hopefully they replace your engine. This lady right here, this is the lady. I'm going to say this again. Awesome. Thank you so much. I am on live now reading this comment. Yeah, because she is somebody in the video who got her engine replaced, and I made a whole video dedicated about it. She got her engine replaced without having a KSDS. Now, I don't even know what state she's in, but just letting her know, hey, listen, I'm reading your comment. She said, you are so welcoming. Yes, very scary situation. May I add, I had my 2- and 4-year-old kids in the car with me while going to the movie theater when it blew. The information needs to be heard. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to say this again, even though I already said it earlier in the video. I don't know if you guys have actually heard me, but I've got rid of my Kia Optima 2015. Once it started shaking, I had the KSDS and everything on it. I totally could have waited till that happened, but I'm not taking a chance of, she's right there. She's telling me. She's in the car with her 2 kids when the engine blew on the highway on the way to the movie theater. I'm not going to be on the way on these Texas highways, taking my daughter to volleyball practice and something happened. You just never know. You literally are driving a ticking time bomb. If you have one of these cars on this list, you're driving a ticking time bomb. Point blank period. There's no other way to say it. There's no other way to say it. They have already issued recalls telling you guys, hey, don't park these things in your driveway. I mean, in your garage, right? Because they could catch fire, right? So that's a ticking time bomb there. And then the engine's going to blow. Why on God's green earth would anybody purchase a Kia or Hyundai vehicle? I don't know. And I keep getting people who make slick comments on videos that I made in the past. Oh, it's got the award and it's got this award. Listen, a car that's brand new is gonna, food that's brand new may taste good, right? It may taste good. But when you let it sit out long enough, you're gonna see how it decays. And some food decays better than others, right? Some food doesn't stink whenever it decays. Some food, if it, you can actually eat it, after if it's been out a little while or whatever. And I don't know if that's the best analogy, but the Kias and Hyundais are just the worst vehicles, period, in Genesis cars. And now the V6s, comment after comment after comment after comment, people's V6s are going bad. And there's no recall. So I feel there's no way around it. And they made a V8, but nobody even owns that car. That I haven't heard anybody tell me that they had the 5-liter V8 Hyundai Genesis engine. So I don't know. Here we go. So somebody commented 2 days ago, just got my 2014 Kia back today with the new engine with lifetime warranty out from Vakeyville Kia after my engine seized up thanks to your video. Okay, bet. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My 2014 Sportage, 86,000 miles picking up today, told only 12-month, 12-mile warranty. You got lifetime, thanks. Rowville Kia. Okay, all right, guys, appreciate that. There is a lifetime warranty if you get it replaced. Answering both your guys' comments on. Hold on. Oh, I see your comment. Thank you. On live right now. Thank you for reaching out. Down to 5 people though, but thank you for being one of the 5 people to come here. He said, Big Dog in the Philippines. Hello, I have an appointment on Monday to get my KSDS. Thank you. Thank you. Because that piece of software is the biggest piece of software that you need to have in your car so that you don't get screwed. So I'm so glad that you took the time, that your car is still running enough to get the KSDS. Again, just be very careful, because in order to get your engine replaced, it has to blow. Okay, so just remember that. It has to go bad, like it has to completely blow. So in order for that to do that, that means you're gonna have to drive it. So it sucks. Okay, Mr. Steven Stern, thank you. Got a new engine installed yesterday, 2014 Kia Sportage. Sold car hour later to CarMax. Ah, exactly, that's my man. Yo, thank you, Steven. Steven, look at that. He is a smart man, and you owned it, so you're really smart. You are really smart, man. So yeah, what'd you end up getting, bro? Tell me what you end up getting. Oh, that's you right there. Oh, I just answered your comment. I just replied to your comment. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I can't thank everybody enough for this community. You guys have been amazing. I actually sold, by the way, I don't know who bought them, but somebody bought, well, I sold 2 books on Amazon. And the reason why, oh, dang it, the commercial. Hold on. Hopefully everybody just skipped that commercial. Okay, hopefully everybody skipped that commercial and I'm back. But yes, I sold 2 books on Amazon. The reason why the book on Amazon is very, very, very important is because if it becomes a bestseller, or if we can get it as a community to get a bestseller, then everybody will start to see it on their normal page. If you look at books, like if you're always looking at books, which is very important, because I can only do so much. I can only get this information out there so much. I can only film so much. I can only go live so much, because, I have my other obligations. So my wife and I are actually actually actively looking to we're looking to try to make this a full-time thing. So that's what we're doing. My wife and I are looking to make this a full-time gig. So it's gonna be very hard. We're gonna be doing things. We're gonna cut out parts of time in my day where you guys will be able to schedule specific time with me, and I can help you, walk you through the process and all types of other stuff. So that's coming very soon. But again, the link is in the description if you need the book. Glad there's someone like you spreading the word. I'll leave it right here so you guys can see. Glad there's someone like you spreading the word on how much a piece of junk Kias are. I'm dealing with the consumption on my 2019 Kia Optima Sport, 70,000 miles on it, and it burns 2 quarts of oil every 1,000 miles. And Kia doesn't want to do crap for me. Yeah, so like I said, 2011 through 2019, right here. Oh, that's the book, but 2011 through 2019. Oh, see, this right here says 2010 through 2021. This is the list that's in the book. So, sir, to answer your question, I'm going to answer you right now. I'm going to like it, and then I'm going to say, hey, make sure you have that KSDS, because your engine is on its way out if it's burning that much oil. Link answering this question live now. Book in the link if you want all documents to help you start the process. Okay, so boom, and then he said you need to find a new Kia dealer. They will tag the oil cap and tell you to come back in 3,000 miles. The key do not add oil, and they will tell you let it blow up. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That's bad advice. LOL, that's very bad advice, because they also won't, I'm going to read your comment, Steve. Give me 1 second. Won't tell you to get the KSDS, let your car blow up and deny you. an engine replacement. Please don't not put oil in that car. They can deny you for not keeping up with oil in the car. Yes, so they can deny you instantly for, if you think that you're gonna not put oil in the car and just let it blow up, no, they're gonna tell you, you didn't maintain this car properly, get the hell out of my dealership. Don't do that. You can't trick your way into getting an engine replacement. There's a proper way to getting your engine replacement. It's staying as diligent as possible, even if you're putting 2 quarts of oil in it every week, like I was doing. It was just, just even though I'm not worried about the money it was costing me, I'm just like, it's just the convenience of, oh, here we go. We got to drive. Let me go put oil in the car. Oh, we got to do this. Let me go put oil in the car. Oh my God, I don't have any more oil left. Now I got to drive to the AutoZone to get oil, to put oil in my car before I leave. It's mad embarrassing. It just got really annoying. He says, sorry, old man, press buttons. Kia offered, what do you say? Kia offered $3,000 CarMax, gave me $9,600. Lost lots, but thank you. Sold that Kia turkey, thank you. Oh, word? Okay, bet. Damn, you got $9,600 for it? Damn. For a 2014 Sportage, you got $9,600. You know what's crazy? They're gonna turn around and sell that car for like $14,000 at CarMax. Oh, well, I used to work at CarMax, so I don't know. They might push that thing through the they might push that through the auction. They might push your car through the auction. Because I don't think they sell cars as old as 2014, but I could be mistaken. 2014 might be like the cutoff year. I forgot how old they go. I guess technically if it's not 10 years old, because next year would be 10 years. So they might put it on the lot and dump it for like 14 grand. And unfortunately, some person is gonna get it. Luckily it has a new engine at KSDS, but they don't have to tell them nothing. So what Steve is saying, guys, Steve had a car, 2014 Kia Sportage, got the engine replaced, immediately sold it to CarMax, which is very smart. They gave him $9,600 for it, but now I feel bad for the next person because that engine that it was replaced with is going to go bad. Point blank period, is going to go bad. Sucks. People really think, ooh, I got a new engine, I'm good. No, that used a new engine, because they're not making new Kia engines. They're Kia in Korea and Hyundai, all their manufacturers all over the world, they're not making new Theta 2 engines, which was in that 2014 Kia Sportage. They're not. They're just finding used engines, or they're recycling engines, fixing them up. But they have the same rod bearings and stuff like that. That's why there's a lifetime warranty, because those engines just keep going bad. I ordered your book. Thank you, Big Dog in the Philippines. Thank you, Big Dog in the Philippines. Thank you for ordering the book. Again, he said he has an appointment Monday. Don't let them screw you. Just because you have the KSDS, I just read a comment with a guy right here. He had the KSDS and they still tried to screw him right here. They still told him no. So just because you have it, this is why I say have the book, so that you can print out paperwork like this right here. You come up in there, you print out this paperwork right here. You print out this right here. You print out all the other PDFs that are attached to it. There's an oil consumption thing, which literally breaks down the oil consumption process that they're supposed to do. But whenever they do that oil consumption test on your car, guys, they're just wasting your time. Why would you do an oil consumption test on my car and tell me to go drive 1,000 miles if you know that the engine is bad anyway? It makes no sense. It's just stupid. He said, bought a 2016 Hyundai CR-V touring, 115,000 miles certified, 18,000 plus tax. You do the math. Smart man. I swear by Hyundai, Acura, Lexus, Toyota. Those are, to me, are the 4 best running, and Chevy. I am a Chevy guy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like I don't love Chevy. The LS specifically. But outside of that, yeah, the beautiful car, perfect car. And again, we have a 2016 Lexus RX, and my wife is in it right now, and it's a tank. It's literally a tank. So great purchase, man. Great purchase on your CR-V. That thing's gonna last you forever. Here we go. Next comment. Is it because her engine was under 100,000 miles? No. So I don't care what anybody tells you. There's a big misconception out there that you can't have a certain amount of miles on your car before you get your engine replaced. I'm gonna tell you right now, I had 166,000 miles on my Optima before I let them come and take it. And I had the KSDS. I had a great relationship with Beck and Maston Kia. right up here in, where are they at? Tomball, Texas. And yeah, there's no, oh, you have 166,000 miles. We're not going to replace your engine. So that's just a misconception. It's just a trick that certain dealers use to screw you out of replacing your engine because they just don't want to do it. And it takes them forever to get the money back from Kia. So they do it, that costs that dealership X amount of money, and then it takes them forever to recoup that money because Kia is slow on paying these dealers. Remember, each dealership operates independently. It's not like that each dealership is ran and financed by Kia. It's, they purchased the cars from Kia. It's up to them to sell them. So remember that. You're working with an individual business every time you go to a Hyundai, Kia, or Genesis dealership. Answered. The quick answer is no, just explained on my life. Bless you. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Here we go. With 40,000 on the SUV, I'm on my second engine. I told you. I haven't even read this comment. I told you. If you get an engine replaced, the second one is going to go bad. That's why there's a lifetime engine warranty. That's so funny. I love reading these live. I don't read these guys. I really don't read them because I want to take the opportunity to read them live with you. Again, there's only 3 people in here, but this video, once I download it from YouTube, edit it up and re-put it back out, you guys will see this, and then hundreds of people will see it. So with 40,000 on the SUV, I'm on my second engine. And I'm meticulous with maintenance. The dealer told me that only use synthetic oil. Listen, when I had my Kia, from 70,000 to 166,000 miles, I only use synthetic oil. That is a big key factor if you are gonna have one of these cars. Any other oil is not going to keep those rod bearings because there is detergent in synthetic oils, and it will keep the rod bearings lubricated enough. Now, again, did the car shake if you drove it long distances? Yes, of course it did. That's because 70,000 miles, there wasn't synthetic oil. So the wear had started. But if you have one of these cars and you happen to get it early, like at 22,000 miles or something like that, only use synthetic oil. So here we go. The dealer told me that only use synthetic oil, needs to be used, kept the warranty intact. I only use synthetic anyway. I read that oil rated at A5, B5 should be used. Only 2 I found is Pennzoil Platinum and Total Quartz, and now I change it every 4,000 miles. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I in my Lexus, I really don't try to, now that I'm doing the oil change myself because I had a bad situation at the dealership, but even whenever I was bringing it to the dealership, I was changing it every 5,000 to 6,000 max because it literally tells you, it has 10,000 mile intervals, but we drive a lot. So at 5,000 miles, it tells you maintenance. But now that I do the oil change myself, because I had to buy all the tools to do it, I will be doing it just like you every 3,000 to 4,000 to 5,000 miles. I got you. Thanks for the info. No problem, big dog. Appreciate it. And please share. If you see anybody, if you're at the gas station or something like that, you see somebody with a Kia or Hyundai, tell them what's going on with you, man. Please share it. I tried to do that with somebody at the gas station. That guy thought I was a weirdo. But all we can do is share with other people to try to save other people, right? Because we don't, this shit sucks. Sorry. So he said, and if you do the OC yourself, oil change yourself, exactly. Use a OEM filter. Even though there's better out there, they like using that as a reason to deny. They tried it on me. Didn't work as they figured I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, yes, exactly, bro. Exactly. Thank you. I'm going to put in all caps. Thank you for that comment. Because I tell people all the dang time that just because you're on a second engine doesn't mean that one won't fail as well. And again, guys, please don't think I'm out here reading like I can't read. I can't see. Because I'm on my MacBook right here with my phone as the camera, and then I got the big screen behind the MacBook, But I have to, that's why I got to keep leaning in. So if I try to read from here, I can't see the words. It's just too small on my screen. You know what? Why don't I try to make this a little bigger? Oh yeah, see, I'm at 90%. So you guys can actually see my screen. Yeah, there we go. I'll make it 110. Sorry, I'm blind. I'm really blind. So here we go. We got another comment here. One day ago, I just bought your book. I am in Fort Worth. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? Texas. My car is currently at Jerry's Hyundai in Weatherford. Okay, I heard of that. Where I brought it in 2016, brand new. Okay. I'm waiting for them to assess it. Which dealerships in Texas will replace my engine? Tomball right here will. I did not do the KSDS update. I'm original owner, 80,000 miles, garage kept, barely drive. It was fine 1 minute and then shut down while driving. Turned it back on, loud knocking through P0326 and P0011 code 2016 Tuscan, maintained well. Also, how is the KSDS update a requirement when they send one super casual notice? It isn't listed on the NHTSA website under my VIN. How can an update be required to honor warranty? I'm under original warranty, so hoping I get replaced without fuss with original warranty. Man, that's an amazing, man, you killed it. Man, what, you knocked it out of the park with those very detailed questions. I am answering them right now on my live. So, I mean, where do I start? One thing, he's in Texas, so that's good, right? Because I know for a fact they be replacing engines like easy out here. I got plenty of videos of showing that. Two, hopefully my microphone doesn't cut out here. If it does, I'll just go into the microphone on the iPhone. Two, he bought the book. So what he's going to learn in the book, I'm glad he started with that. So what he's going to learn in the book, if you find all the videos, which are in the playlist right here, all of these videos include playlists. And in the playlist, you will see that you will get all the answers to your questions. I'm trying to start in order to kind of answer. I'm the original owner, barely drive. It was fine 1 minute, shut down the next, turn it back on, loud knocking, Tuscan, well maintained. And then he said, also have the KSDS update requirement. Oh, here we go. So the question that you have, how is the KSDS update a requirement? When they send one super casual notice. Well, this, and I have a video on this. I think, oh, this is the video. Yeah, you're watching the video. Yeah. Okay. So you commented on the video, and in that video right here that you guys are seeing, it's right here above my head, hopefully. In the video in this one right here, which again is in the playlist, it's in the Carl's Garage playlist. So you will have that video if you purchase the book. You hear the guy tell you, Kia, Hyundai, Genesis, that they will only send it to the original owner. So be thankful that you as the original owner got the information, because they are not legally required. Remember, they've been through not one, but 2 class action lawsuits. So they don't have to send anybody else anything, point blank, period. No government entity can make them do it. It's not going to happen. And remember, the new oil consumption issue has already been dismissed. So the government isn't even dealing with this anymore. They're like, look, you guys are just SOL. You guys are shit out of luck. You know, they're not going to keep they're not going to keep wasting time. It costs a lot of money. And they've already dealt billions of dollars for the situation. Let me make sure my battery in my device. Okay, it's going low, but yeah. So no, you got the notice. That's what counts. That's it. That's all they have to legally do. So yeah, you're right. It 100% was super casual. They're just like, blip, you're the owner. We sent it to you. You know, they obviously didn't send it to you in 2016 when you got the car. They sent it to you probably recently. Or I don't know, you can let us know, but at 80,000 miles, there's zero reason why a car that's well maintained and a one owner should be going bad. But that's Kia, that's Hyundai. And whenever you talk about, is it listed on the NHTSA website? Well, and again, I made a very specific video. In that video right here, I tell you that whenever you click that, Is it, which one of these Hyundai recall website? Is it this one that doesn't show the VIN? Ah, here we go, right here. Check your VIN. It's not going to show you it's not going to show you here. This is all BS. This is just a facade. Here's how I know it's a facade. Because they took the video down telling you about the KSDS update. This video is this video only exists right now on my channel. Period. This video that you guys see right here, I don't know which way I am, whichever way that I'm pointing, that video does not exist on their channel anymore. They took it down. So whenever somebody tells me, well, I came here and I checked, is my vehicle eligible? Find out if your vehicle is eligible, right? This is all they're going to show you. This has nothing to do with Kia. They don't even show Kia, even though Kia and Hyundai are the exact same company, or Genesis. This is it. Look, this is the little list that they show you, right? This is the list that they show you. None of this is clickable. But look at the real list. This is the real list that's in the book, that's in my book. This is the real list. We can zoom in. Look how many cars it is, 2010 to 2021. This is the real list. This is Hyundai's list. This is the real list, right? And then we also have this one right here. So you're telling me from 2011 through 2014, 2012, all these other cars, 2011 through 2018 Optimas, all these cars right here, again, both documents, are actually out there. But these scumbags only have these cars right here. 2011, 2014 Sonatas, I guarantee you 15 to 2021 Sonatas are messed up too, but that's not on their list. So let's just see if there's a 2015 Sonata list anywhere, right? They have 2011 through 2014, right? So you may come to this and be like, oh, I have a 2016 Sonata, I'm good, right? Let's just see. Let's just see if there's a 2016 Sonata. I'm just gonna see, right? So we got 2012, 2014, ooh, Santa Fe, 2017, ooh, 2006 Sonata, wow. Ioniq, I told people about the Ioniq. I told mad people about the Ioniq. Sonata. Remember, the Sonata is the exact same engine in the Kia. So just because I think I'm going to see the Sonata, but if I do not, that doesn't mean that it's not in here because it's the same exact Theta 2 engine that, oh, I found it. 2011, 2013, and 2016 Sonata Hybrid. Where else? Tuscan, Santa Fe, Kona, Sonata Hybrid, 2012, 2013, 2014 Sonata, 2015, 16 Genesis, Seltos, Optima, 2015, 2016, 20. See, and that's, where is it? Is it over here? Sorrento, Optima, Sportage. Sorrento Optima Sportage recall, but the 2016 Optima is the exact same car as the 2016 Sonata. They're the exact same car, and they include the exact same engine. So it's very weird that there's an active recall on the 2011 through 2018 Optima, Sorrento, and Sportage. All of these cars have an active recall, but on their website, it doesn't show one. See, it's very specific. But again, if you have a 2016, 2017, 2018 Hyundai Sonata, you have the Theta 2 engine, which is in the, where's that document? Kia engine settlement playlist, that's his playlist. Sportage, Kia engine failed, engine recall links. It's in the, oh, come on, why does it do that? Let's go right here. Optima, Hyundai reached a $700 million settlement. Yep, 2019 infectious car crash. NHTS investigated. See, it's on there, but they're not related to car fires and then one of these other documents. But the information is on there. 100% the information is on there. It's out there. They've done enough. So, and even the warranty that you're under, I've seen situations to where they've been like, hey, your warranty is valid, and hey, your warranty isn't valid. So again, you have a 16 Tuscan, which I think we just seen is the Tuscan on there. See, 17. So technically, Technically, recall affected vehicles. Technically, your car is not on the list. Now, is it on this list right here? This is Optima, Sportage. This is all Kia. And we just seen, you have a 16 Tuscan. We just seen Tuscan. Genesis, let's zoom in a little more. Hybrid, right there, 16 through 21 Tuscan. So if they go through, you have a 16, right? So this is how they screw everybody. You have a 16 Tuscan, it's right here, brand new 16, you bought it, right? Right here. I'm not making this up. This is actual fact, right? But on their website, your car isn't protected. Recall affected vehicles. So whenever you go to check your VIN, it ain't gonna be here. So you will continue to drive thinking you're fine, not getting that KSDS, which, sorry guys, you guys probably had to just skip a commercial there. So I have this playing live and skipping commercial. So if I stop, it's because there's a commercial. But yeah, you probably, and which you didn't get the KSDS. In fact, that's what you say. You said also now, how is the KSDS update? I'm under warranty, but you didn't, I don't think you got it, which the term may barely kept through these codes. Oh yeah, I did not do the KSDS update. Yeah, and why would you? Think about it. You're a one owner, 2016, you bought the car brand new. You're under warranty, right? 2016, they were doing a 100,000 mile warranty, right? 100,000 mile or whatever years, 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty. So you're only at 80,000 miles, your car is starting to kaput. Why would you need the KSDS? And then whenever you go to the website and you go to their official website, this is Hyundai, I'm not making this up, Hyundai recall affected vehicles, you check your VIN, it's not gonna pop up because this only says 2017. But I'm so glad that you bought the book because you're a very smart man, because now you can say, hold on, look, my car is affected. 652,000 vehicles. 652,000 Tuscans affected right here, right here. This is your car. All these different recalls. ABS assembly, Hyundai Tucson, Motor America, light vehicles, gas, not equipped with the smart, whatever, produced May, November, engine, subject vehicles equipped to anti-lock brake system. You have all of this, but here we go. But it's a part of this entire list. Don't let them screw you, bro. Don't let them screw you. Do not let them. This is why you didn't have this is why nobody at the dealership told you need the KSDS. And this is crazy too, because again, every Kia Hyundai car out there, regardless if it's on the list or not, get that KSDS. Get it. I guarantee you, I can call right now, if the dealership is open, I'll do it tomorrow. And I will call a car that's not on here and say, hey, can I start the process to get the KSDS on my 2016 Tuscan? They're going to say, what's your VIN number? Now I'm going to have to try to I'll find a VIN number on CarMax or on Auto Trader. I'll find a VIN number on Auto Trader. I will do that very specific video. And you guys will hear them say it either has the KSDS or doesn't have the KSDS. Now, how could this car not have the KSDS or allow me to do the KSDS on it to protect it if it's not on this list? It's the exact same car. The Tuscan is the exact same car as the Kia Sportage. They all use the same Theta 2 engines. It's just sad. I'm sorry, somebody said, hey, Carl, I bought the book. I currently still have my car at dealership where I bought it new, and they are still asking for diagnostic fee for $495, a 2013 2-liter Sonata, Mike Morgan Hyundai in Shreveport, Louisiana. What is the dealership near you that is replacing the engine? Oh my God, that is crazy. It's Tomball. It's Tomball. Let me try to comment that. Well, I guess you can hear me. So yeah, it's called Beck and Maston in Tomball, Texas. So you're in Shreveport, so you're right across I-10. Yeah, I haven't heard too many people their cars going bad in Louisiana. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard. But yeah, you're not too far. If you can make it out here, I don't know if you can make it out here. I don't know, but no, they can't charge you. Oh, here, go ahead. You're on live with me right now. So this is why you bought the book. This is what you're going to show them. And I'm just going to show you right here from the from the actual book. This document is in the book as a download, as a PDF download. Did I already send it to you? Because if you bought it while I'm on live, I haven't sent anything. Let me see. Let me check my email, because I send everybody the book personally, and then whenever I'm busy, my wife tells me. So did you just buy the book right? Oh, okay, so you did. You just bought the book. Oh, somebody just bought the book from California. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to send the book to you right now. Kia Hyundai Handbook. So thank you so much. I'm going to say her name here in a second, guys. Give me 1 second while I send her the book. Thank you for your purchase. Oh, crap. Hold on. Okay. So thank you so much. I'm not going to read their email, but I'll tell you guys. Thank you so much. I'm on live sending you this book. LOL. Okay. So I'm not going to read too much of her information, because I don't know if people want to be told, but, or his information. Mr. Roy, I'll just say first name, Mr. Roy, from California. Thank you, sir. Thank you for purchasing the book. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you are done. Sent you that book. And let me see if somebody else bought the book. No, somebody else bought something else, something from my business. Okay. Okay, I thought, why is Jada's email in my professional email, in my business email? Anyway, so yeah, so I'm sorry, I got distracted. So anyway, yes, sir. So right here, right? This is the Hyundai thing right here. This right here is Elantra. Look at this. Now, look, this says 2010. This right here is for Hyundai Motor America, important service campaign, engine monitoring logic, right? No charge. This service campaign will be performed on your vehicle at no charge. No charge. That also includes the engine replacement, right? So you got right here, what will Hyundai do? No charge. The procedure will be performed at no charge, putting the KSDS on your car. What is the purpose of the service campaign? If abnormal engine bearing noise is detected, the malfunction indicator lamp MIL blink continuously, and the vehicle will be placed into engine protection mode, allowing the customer to drive to the nearest Hyundai dealership, right? Hyundai is conducting a service campaign to enhance the knock sensor software to detect abnormal engine bearing noise before potentially severe engine damage occurs on certain 2014, 2016 Elantras, 2014 Elantra Coupe, 2014 through 2020 Elantra GT, 2010 through 2012 Santa Fe, 2011 through 2019 Sonata Hybrid, 2016 through 2019 Sonata Plug-in Hybrid, 2010 through 21 Tuscan. Now, now again, this is in the book. This is why this information, this information that I've collected for everybody out there is so vital. Because what will happen is you will go to the Hyundai dealership and they will literally show you this right here. They will show you this right here and they will say, you don't qualify. They will say, if you qualify, type in your VIN number, right? And it will say you don't qualify. And they will say, these are all the vehicles that are recall affected, right? Yet these dumbasses dealerships, and I'm gonna cuss on here because I'm just upset. Where's my book? Oh, these idiots released this. So you will be able to print this baby out. It's in the PDF. So you bought the book, the other guy from Mr. Roy, he bought the book. You will be able to print this out and say, hold on, so my car is not affected, huh? My Tuscan isn't affected, huh? Oh, okay, well, what is this? What is this? This right here tells me that I have to get the KSDS on my Tuscan. I fall between 2010 and 2021. You know how many cars that is? That's 11 years of bad cars. Our records indicate that your vehicle is affected by this campaign. So that's what I'm saying, yo. Like even people watching this live, like, ooh, what happened? Like, what? No, he didn't fight. No, I'm telling you. I already know. I've done all my research. That's why I said I can call and be like, hey, what about a 2016 Tuscan? What about a 2011 Tuscan? What about a 2012? It's just, and again, I'm just happen to use Hyundai for this, but this applies to all Hyundai, Kia, Genesis cars. If you have the Theta 2 engine, again, my second book is written. I just need to take time and make it look pretty like this. This right here took me days, weeks. This took me weeks to do this. And then it took me weeks to put it on Amazon. So this is not easy. None of this is easy, right? This is not easy. This is very hard. That's why book number 2, which pertains to the new cars, the 2019 through 2022, 2023 and up, piston ring recall, which a lot of people with these new cars are having piston ring issues. So I'm about to cancel it. I'm about to end this here soon. I know my wife is probably on her way home, but that guy had really good questions. Here we go. Thank you, brother. I will get my Kia Optima over to the dealership. I appreciate you. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Flash Custom Transfers, great job, babe. Helping the community. Thank you, guys. That's my wife in the chat. Babe, are you headed home, or are you gonna text the Android phone? Let me see. Let me see if you messaged. I sold the book. Oh, coming home after this ride. Okay, bet. Okay, bet. Okay, that was at 10:11. Oh, okay. So that was a minute ago. Okay, babe. Yeah, it's time to. It's not time to come home, but I'm about to get off here, and then it'll be dope if you can come home. It's getting late. I love you, so please be safe, and then head on home. So then this lady said 2020 Kia Optima. 2020 Kia Niro Hybrid. 2020, right? 2020 is 3 years ago. My motor apparently had a hole in it. It just died while driving. They said it was ran with low oil, and none of my warranties or insurance will cover it. I had recently put in oil, but I don't have receipts or records of. See, they're trying to screw over, and I don't know. That 2020 Niro Hybrid, I think that's the piston ring recall, which I don't have. My book is complete, but it's not out yet. So I'm going to say answering your question on my live now, your car might have the new recall. Email me so I can help. So yeah, I think she has the piston ring recall, which I did an entire video on, because it's a new car, and I gotta see, because these hybrids, Kia Niro hybrid, I don't think that's covered. Let me see. Kia Niro, I don't think that's covered. Kia Optima, Kia Sorento, Kia 2017, Kia Niro, 2018, 2018 Stinger. A lot of people think if they get the Stinger, they're good. They're not. Optima, Kia Tacoma. See, I don't see the Niro on this list. I'm pretty sure at that 2020, 2018, 2014, 2013 high pressure fuel pump. I'm not too fond of that motor. I'd have to do more research, but I want to say it's piston ring related. So hopefully you hit me up. Hopefully you see this and you contact me, email. Here we go. My 2017 Kia Sorento engine seized up on me the day I scheduled to take it in for the recalls because of a noise I heard. God, I hope they fix it for free. I ain't got it. LOL. Yeah, if they try it, well, hold on. I hope you have that KSDS, or it will be a very hard process. Yeah, if you don't got the KSDS, they're definitely going to try to screw them over. What sucks is these used car dealers are selling these cars and letting you deal with it. Yes, 100%. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They are letting you be the first owner, go through the issues and sell it, and no dealership, whether it's brand new, used, or third party, or even if you or I sell the car, none of us are obligated to tell anybody about the issues. And it doesn't even fall under the lemon law. So you could buy this car from Joe Schmo down the street, and then your engine fail. You can't sue him for a lemon. Here we go. I had a 2017 Kia Optima and the spark plugs kept going out in it. Kia says it doesn't have an engine problem. They tried the spark plugs. I say the spark plugs I've already replaced over and over. They tried to get me to pay for engine because warranty's up. Yeah, so spark plug issue, if you have a spark plug issue, I'm going to tell you right now as a mechanic, if your spark plugs are going bad, they're only going to go bad for one reason: oil. So that means you have a valve cover issue. So I'm going to tell you right now, that sounds like a valve cover issue. Spark plugs go out when soaked in oil. Answering live now. Yeah, so that's what that sounds like. And those valve covers go bad all the time. I did a valve cover job on my Kia Optima when I had it. So it's not engine related, and hopefully you have the KSDS. I have a Kia Sport. I'm gonna have to do a second part because there's so many comments. I did want to read though this top one though. So she said, I'll read it because this one is a 2022. So she said, I have a new 2022 Kia Soul Sport GT, and after my first oil change at the dealership, I started having issues. I kept taking the car back and argued with the service manager, many times saying something was not right. After the second oil change at the dealership 2 months later, while driving the kids to school, the car smoked up the cabin and smelled like it was burning wires and died. We could not breathe and had to open all the windows. Car towed the same dealership, and they asked me who did the last oil change on the car. No oil was burned out. I said, you guys did 2 months ago. So now they told me the motor needed replacement, and they were not even sure if they could get a motor replacement at the time. We agreed to meet a week after Kia Warranty responded. I don't want the car back. This is bullshit. This is a brand new car. Help. Okay, no problem. No problem. No problem. This is part of the new recall called the piston ring recall. Your car was supposed to have the PNSS update. My second book is on this recall, but is not out yet. So, answering this comment live now. Check it out when you can, and email me for more help. So I told 2 people to email me because they have specific issues, and I think they both have newer cars, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2020 and 2022. So, and the reason why I'm having them email me is because I can use their examples to help you guys out for my second book, because I'm 99.9% sure that both of their issues are due to that piston ring recall. So it was really cool. So that's gonna take me time to really help them out. But once I do it, I will have the content for all the people out there with these new cars, because like I told you, you are not safe. If you have a Kia or Hyundai or Genesis car, doesn't matter the year, your engine's gonna blow. Period. Point blank, period. You're not going to tell me that they had 11 years of bad engines and then all of a sudden in their new cars, they're going to be good. And that's what I told everybody about the EVs, which will be my third book. So the first book is the Theta 2 engine, covers 2011 through 2020. Through 2011 through, well, really 2010 through 2021, but just depends. The second book, which is a piston ring recall. And then the third book, which is the active class action lawsuit dealing with the charging port, which, again, there's no recall. It's just a class action lawsuit, because all you guys are out there buying these new Ioniq 5s, Ioniq 6s, and all the whatever the Genesis version of the electric car is, and you guys are buying all these cars, all these electric new cars, you're plugging it in and it ain't charging. I told you. They're cheap for a reason. Like, you get what you pay for. That's why I spent over $40,000 for my Lexus. So I don't want no troubles, period. That's why, but even my car, I spent $2,000 for my Chevy. Everything that I built right here on Carl's Garage, everything on that Chevy was bad except for the motor. The motor got 202,000 miles on it. That motor will damn near outlast that Lexus. Yeah, so again, that Chevy, some Chevys are bad, but not that one, not that specific Impala. Again, it was, and again, I'm not a fan of Impalas. It was a service car for patrol. So there's a reason why police drive certain cars, right? There's a reason why they, they drive Ford SUVs and certain Ford cars and stuff like that, because those cars, especially the police versions, are not only are they well maintained, but they're beefed up. So this car I had before when I ran security, and I was like, this engine is perfect. Perfect. Not perfect. Obviously, no engine is perfect, but I knew everything else around it. Like everything else might go bad, which I ended up fixing everything on the car. And it's just a tank, man. This thing just goes. It just goes. Wherever you need it to go, it's just gonna go. It may shake a little bit, right? The accessories, it does have 200,000 miles on it because it had a lot of idling time. So with patrol cars, they're not measured on as far as the miles, they're measured on the amount of idle. So soon here, whenever I do the next oil change, I will be doing fully synthetic, and that's definitely gonna keep it going. I bought the car for $2,000. I put about $1,500 into it. It's a $3,500 car. I know I can get another 150,000 miles out of it, max. Probably more because I don't drive it that much. So we're speaking years. I know I can get another 5 years out of it. It's not like I'm driving it a lot. I don't drive it nowhere near as much as I drive the Lexus. So yeah, that car, I'll probably, that'll be my children's, and they're 11. So we're going to start teaching them to drive at 12. That'll be the car that they practice on. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I appreciate everything. I appreciate all the people who left a comment. Steve, NOBS, Big Dog, thank you for purchasing the book, man. Thank you guys for everything. And again, I'm gonna export this video once it's available to be downloaded. I will chop it up and I will re-put it back out. Hopefully everybody out there who has a comment, you're looking at your comments on the screen. I answered them. I appreciate everything. Thank you for hanging out with me. And please share. The link is in the description below. Get the book from Amazon. It is cheaper if you buy it directly from me. It's more expensive on Amazon because their royalty program is insane. But remember, if you purchase it from Amazon, you're helping it grow and it'll rank. And the more it ranks, no problem, man. No problem, man. Hopefully I answered your question. But yeah, it's called Beck and Maston Kia. I think it's called Kia. Beck and Maston Kia. You can just Google it. You'll see it. Yeah. So if you get it from Amazon, again, it'll rank the book, and hopefully it keeps getting up there to keep sharing with other people. And stay tuned for the second book because that is coming for the PNSS update for all these new cars. And then I will finish the book for the EVs. And also, I can't make a hard copy of this first book because I can't make a hard copy on Amazon because it has to be 24 pages. So I actually have to go and make like a second edition of the first book or something like that to make it longer so that I can make it 24 pages so that you can buy it paperback. So you don't have to buy it digitally because I know people like it paperback. So again, that's the reason why. If you watch, comment, like, subscribe, it really helps the channel. I'm probably going to do one of these for Straight Outta Content, my main channel, to help people out over there because a lot of people still ask me about this content over there. And yeah, guys, be basic. Peace.